we remind people that there is a Second Amendment. It's not just ours, it belongs to all of us. I was born not only with the Second Amendment, but with Article 1, Section 24 of the state constitution, which protects the right to bear arms. We're there to protect a right that exists and to prevent that right from being eroded into oblivion. And it's important to protect all of our rights, because in the event that Congress or some state legislature would be able to get away with saying, okay, starting Tuesday, everybody turn your guns in because you no longer have a right to keep and bear arms. If the Second Amendment is to be struck down, or were to be struck down, how long do you think it'd be before somebody goes after the First Amendment? Because there are a lot of people out there who really don't like a lot of stuff that the press reports. Wouldn't take very long for the same demagoguery to be shifted from the Second Amendment over to the First. And then where do you go? Well, let's try the Fourth Amendment. You don't get to have an attorney. We're going to interrogate you until you confess. What happens to the Fifth Amendment? I don't care if you've got a right not to testify. We're going to bring out a rubber hose and you're going to testify. That is it's not a slippery slope, it's a slick one. And maybe the Second Amendment protects a right that isn't the most popular right in the country. But if you lose the most unpopular right out there, pretty soon somebody is going to get around to attacking your right, whether it's freedom of religion or freedom not to be religious, whether it's freedom of speech or freedom of the press. Eventually, the same types of people who want to outlaw private gun ownership in this country are going to eventually get around to coming after a right that you hold dear. And when that happens, there's not going to be anybody around to protect your right. You won't be able to say no. I think the Second Amendment Foundation right now is perhaps the best hope that we have to restore the Second Amendment to what it should be, what it was at the founding.